Okay, y'all. So on this very day right here, y'all, I'm just gonna be just expressing myself. This is a very stressful day. I'm eating a banana and I'm drinking an energy drink. Okay, y'all. So the papers I have in front of me, y'all, are my divorce papers. It's my original petition for divorce. It's my waiver to to waive the fee of divorce. And y'all, it's sad that I have to wake up to this, but it is what it is at this point. Okay, so first of all, y'all, good morning. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Um, there's certain things I feel like you can share with people. Like, I wouldn't share nothing that was like too damaging. And this right here is damaging, but it's not too damaging. It's nothing that will cause, you know, like too much damage for y'all to hear. But anyways, y'all, right now I'm just filling out all my paperwork for my divorce, the fee and all that, like I said, and I'm gonna be going up to the courthouse and trying to get everything taken care of. I will say this, y'all. This guy has harassed me for some time. I thought he was over it until I got a text over the weekend. So I did a criminal trespass. And y'all, at this point, I just want to come out and say I'm really just thinking about moving. I have a lot of stuff going on in the back of my mind. YouTube is something I'm still going to focus on. I'm still going to focus on my YouTube career. I'm still going to do all the things that God have set me out to do. At this point in time, I just know the enemy is busy, and I feel like he's just using certain people to give me a rouse, to get me to take my focus off of the things that I need to be focusing on. There's a lot of family stuff like I'm dealing with, and I won't explain on it because that is damaging and too personal. But one thing I will say, y'all, whatever you do in life, it's okay to help people, and it's also okay to tell people no. I'm learning it. I'm figuring out life. I'm figuring out that you telling people no, it doesn't mean that you doesn't love them. You telling people no, it's just because you want them to figure out things on their own and to find their own way. So I'm at a point in my life to where I'm just trying to get a divorce, and so I won't have no attached to this guy. And when it comes to like my personal, family matters, like I just pray for everyone, and I hope that everyone just get it out together because at this time, it's okay for us to be shoulders for each other to lean on, but at some point in time in life, everyone would have to um, find their own way and branch out. If we continue to choose to struggle for the rest of our life, what will we learn? How will we grow? So with that being said, y'all, I just need to branch out on my own, actually just spread my wings and fly, continue to be the woman of God I am, teaching my children right from wrong, and that my goal be on all the things that God has for me to do. With that being said, y'all, this day really consists of me just taking care of all my personal business. It was an emotional day. Y'all will see me get somewhat emotional when I'm at the courthouse because, when you love someone, sometimes you can love someone more than they even love themselves, and that can be so weird. You can see potential in somebody and they can't see it within themselves, and you can pray for someone and they don't even, the more it's like the more you pray, the more they choose not to walk with Christ. And there right there can be an emotional toll if you don't take a step back and focus on you and who you are as a person. um, One thing, God give us all is choices, and we're not responsible for the choices. For instance, if I was to get in trouble right now for doing something I shouldn't be doing, I'm going to get in trouble. Nobody else can go and get in trouble for the mistake that I made. So, life is crazy and it's sinful, but at the same time, too, I just want to encourage someone who may be dealing with some of the stuff I'm dealing with to focus on you. Take a step back and realize that what you have going on, if you're trying to live on the right track and keep your life at a steady, humble pace and just try to live right and especially live right by God. If you're dealing with what I'm dealing with, I just recommend that y'all will just continue to keep God first and, just stay prayerful, meditate, get in your Bible and just read because y'all, never once did I think I would. I mean, I have had a unsuccessful marriage. This right here is the second one. I will share that with y'all because I'm not ashamed. But some of us women, sometimes we want to take guilt and responsibility for the things that that happen, and likewise it can be the other way around. A man will take a responsibility for the way his spouse act. Well, y'all, it can be vice versa. These days, you never know. The one thing I do know is that God is the way. He's the truth and the light. And he said that you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So if you out there and you just know there's something that you need to change within yourself, you know the truth, but you're not willing to accept it and stay in that the spirit of denial, you're going to always go through something hard in life, and you're going to always struggle. But if you accept the truth and deal with it and let it set you free, then you can always live a humbling life, and you can see things clear that make you want to do better. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and finish my breakfast real quick, y'all. I'm going to speed up this video, and yeah, I'm going to be on my way to the courthouse, and I'll just let y'all know how everything goes. Okay, y'all, so I am on my way to right now. I'm sorry if my face is too close to the camera and the camera is shaking. I'm just trying to hold it and get this quick footage while I'm in the car, y'all. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if y'all haven't already. Become part of the All About Jazz Family YouTube channel. Y'all, today, it's sad that I have to wake up and, wake up to filling out divorce papers and all that whatnot, and I also have to go to the court, y'all, and file a restraining order. Like I told y'all, just when I thought that stuff was getting better for me, y'all, this dude texted me out of the blue. He talked about how he know who put sugar in my gas tank. He talked underneath my clothes. He said that I was screwing around with a pastor. He said all kind of hurtful things, y'all. I have the text message. And I went to the officers yesterday and I told them, and they're going to put a criminal trespass, but I have to go to my office and ask him if they can make the criminal trespass to keep him off the premises. He called me everything but the child of God, y'all, and remind y'all, I never cheated on this man. My faith never wavered. I really need some alcohol, y'all. My mouth is just too dry right now, and I feel dehydrated. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, y'all, so that's a whole lot better. I just had to put some on my lips. I felt dehydrated. My lips felt dehydrated. But, yeah, y'all, like I was saying, I woke up to filling out divorce papers. I have to go file a restraining order. I'm sorry if my spirits are down. I have a whole video that I'm trying to do today. It's going to be separate from this one. I have to make sure that I have to go to the office and check and see if they can make the criminal trespass for the whole entire premises and not just for certain places of the premises. So I mean, just the stuff that he was saying, y'all, is coming from a person who's in a dark place, like, y'all. And I keep reminding people like, why did you marry this dude? You're so much better and you can do so much better. But y'all gotta understand, like, I was going through a tough time in my life, y'all. I was dealing with cancer, and I feel like I took some part of the scripture as far as marriage through sickness and health, and I ran with it. I didn't just look at the whole entire picture. But it is what it is at this point. I'm not going to take responsibility for his actions. And I feel like sometimes women do that in a relationship. We want to blame ourselves or put guilt on ourselves or our spouse, and I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do what I need to do as far as like restraining order. I'm going to do what I need to do as far as criminal trespass. I'm going to do what I need to do to keep me and my children safe. Because putting that sugar in my gas tank, it was an eye-opener for me, because one, you didn't even think about my children. You didn't think about them having to get to the doctor. You didn't think about me getting my daughter back and forth to work. He didn't think about our livelihood, having to get back and forth to grocery stores. Like, he just didn't think. Like, he in a real dark place. Like, all the stuff that he said, I got him in my text message, y'all. And then the reason why I had to fill out the waiver fee, y'all, is because I'm having to pay my church so much money back. Like, I gotta pay over $1,200, because not only did they replace like my gas tank where he damaged, they placed parts on my car that could have been damaged. You know, like everything that said that it could have been damaged, like they literally replaced everything. And I know I probably shouldn't say that, but I'm just putting it out there. Like, he kind of put me in debt, and I know, like, and y'all, don't get me wrong, I have a real good church. My church have always been there for me since day one. Never turned their back. They're so helpful. They are so grateful. I know God drew me to that church for a reason. Because if it had not been for them, sometimes I don't know where I would be. With gas, food, like, my church has always been there. But I understand that I need to pay their money back. That's a large lump sum of money. And y'all, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the courthouse and see if I can see if I filled everything out right, and see if I can get this waived. And I'm gonna show them the text message that he sent me over the weekend, bragging about what he did, how he harassed me, and hopefully I'm praying that they waive it. So y'all pray for me that they waive this divorce fee, and pray that everything goes smooth. But at this point in time, I really just want to move. I'm 40 years old. I will never own this apartment, this house, and I know I'm still going to be connected with my vision, and God got me no matter where I go. But at this point in time, y'all, I'm 40 years old. Like, I need to just branch out and just live my best life. Like, I'm grateful God put me here, kept me here for a reason, but I really want to move. I need a fresh start, a whole nother scenery, a whole nother vibe, I want to see a whole nother view of nature. So y'all, I'm going to go ahead and go, so I won't be driving and all that and talking. So yeah, y'all stay prayed up, and God bless y'all. Okay, y'all, so as y'all can see, I just made it to the courthouse, y'all. I am going to be going in and seeing what all I have to do as far as like a restraining order. And also, I just want to record this day, really, because, like, I don't know, y'all. It's so weird, because when I didn't even tell y'all everything. Like, they literally said, like, the whole time we've been separated, I didn't even know that he was wreaking havoc, like, up on other people. Let me cut the car back on real quick. Yeah, y'all, I didn't even know he was wreaking havoc like this. They were saying, like, when I went to do the criminal trespass, of course I had to go to the big court to do the restraining order, but I did the criminal trespass through the police department. But the police officer was so familiar with him, y'all. When I walked in, he was like, what is your ex-husband? I said, well, I'm not gonna give the last name. He gave me the last name, and I was like, he was like, yeah, I know him very well, and he was like telling me that, I'm just gonna put it out there, that he was on meth, and he was like hanging around people who was on there. They said that he had been getting kicked out of hotel rooms, just disrespecting the hotel staffs, and like getting removed off of people property and premises. And like, they said that he was in trouble. Like, they even knew one time that he was supposed to be in another city. And so I was like, well, I heard that he was supposed to be in another city as well. But my daughter have a friend that saw him, like, right after he left that city. She saw him where I'm at now. And so he was like, wow, he should have a way of getting around y'all. And he do. because he's on this stuff, like this meth, like y'all, I have no reason. I can't do nothing but protect myself at this point. I have nothing else to do but to take full measures and precautions on protecting myself. Like at this point in time, I'm thinking about moving because I feel like people tread lightly. I really do feel like people tread lightly with situations like this. I feel like even my family, they love me. They love me to death. But I feel like they just be like, oh girl, he not gonna do nothing, he all talk. But y'all gotta understand, I have a whole nother message in my iPad that will not even, that my iPad is so weird, it will not charge. But this man is talking about, I'm gonna send somebody for you. And you putting gas in my car, you putting sugar in my gas tank. They're gonna have the audacity out of the blue to text me and be like, I know who did it. It's like, I don't put nothing past you at this point because like I said, you didn't think about my kids. You didn't think about how this car get them back and forth to the doctor. You didn't think, like, he got this jealous slash um he got this jealous behavior towards me, and I'm like, this is stuff that sometimes females do to their man, or this is something that a female would do to another female. It's like he's a male, and I won't even notice it because the stuff that he's doing, the harassing, the messing with my property, he's giving off female vibes, and I just know that everything that he's doing and he's saying is coming from a dark place. And who to say that this guy won't take extreme measures? I have talked to a friend, and my friend, he was just like, you know what, you're gonna have to get you a gun, and at this point in time you might have to move. So I'm looking at both of those. I'm looking at relocating to a whole nother state because my family don't understand. This man know all my family. This man know all my friends. He literally accused me of messing with my pastor, sleeping with my pastor. Like, y'all, he disrespected the pastor. Like, oh my God. Like, oh my goodness, y'all. I'm not even over exaggerating. Stuff is just really hitting me and giving me chills up my spine over the stuff that he was sending in text messages. Came from a dark place, y'all. I can't hold up, y'all. I have to get in here and get this taken care of. I'm gonna let y'all know what they say when I get back in this car. But y'all, please stay prayed up because at this point, I'm really thinking about moving. I'm getting away from here. I'm getting away from here because I don't trust him. I don't put nothing past him. I gotta go take care of my business. Okay, y'all, so I'm getting ready to leave the courthouse, y'all. I did break down because I told the people I'm not breaking down because I'm weak. I told them I'm breaking down because I'm so upset, and I know that I'm a God-fearing person and I can't do nothing to hurt this man. And I told him that the fact that I want him history, like, just, yeah, because right at this point he think that he can just really text me out of the blue. Like, my state of mind was, I was in a good state of mind. I was putting up my content, my videos, just going to church, paying my tithes, taking care of my kids, just a real good place. And when he texted me over the weekend, it just had me kind of spiraling because I was like, you know, he was talking about how he know who put sugar in my gas tank. I didn't do it, but I know who did. And, you know, putting me in the bed with the pastor, like, saying all this stuff, calling me everything but the child of God. Like, y'all, at this point, I just really want to be successful. I want to move. I want to just move. I just really want to be successful. I wish I was so successful right now until I had the money to I can just move, like, just get my kids and go. At this point, like I said, I'm gonna probably be trying to move. I'm just gonna go see what I can do. I have so much I need to do right now, y'all, because this guy is homeless. He's on meth, and then on top of that, we stay in a little small country town, and it's like he's walking around here, and the police was like, well, we waiting for him to do something big so we can finally arrest him. And he's not doing nothing big because he out here on, you know, just removing him out properties and premises where people don't want him to be. That's not big enough, so they have to come up with something else. He has to do something else, like a breaking and entering or something like that. And he's probably not gonna do that. But the fact that he can pick up the phone and harass me whenever he feel like, I'm just over it. I'm just gonna have to just do what I need to do. But right now, I'm looking forward to. I'm just gonna try to see if I can move. I'm sick and tired of it. My family take it lightly. They feel like if he's capable of putting sugar in my gas tank and affecting me and my kids, and say, forget those kids, I'm gonna put sugar in her gas tank. He can come over to my house and try to set a fire or something. I don't put nothing past them on this point. And then people who on meth, y'all, they spaz out and they do crazy stuff without even thinking. So yeah, anyways, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and go see about moving, I'm gonna go ahead and go to where I need to go and talk to the people that I see psychologically and let them know what he's doing, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all whenever I get home. Another thing, y'all, they did give me, I brought all my stuff home because the restraining order, and because I want to do restraining order, I had to file a report. So I had to took papers home so I can make a report, and I have to just bring everything all back tomorrow at once. So I wish this was like a one-stop shop type thing. You go in, you can just, and everything would just happen like that. But unfortunately, it's not that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I need to do, y'all. And yeah, I'll just let y'all know.